Preston Garland. I'm here with WiseFeed, and WiseFeed is an app, mobile app that learns what you want. The premise behind WiseFeed started with a personal problem and struggle that I had. I like to read lots of local news and national news, sports, tech, business, even a few obscure blogs, and I would find that I spent a lot of time jumping around to lots of different sites and different apps trying to find the things I wanted to read. Now, there are several applications out there that will aggregate your feed together so you can go through it, but the biggest problem is that I would go through page after page after page, trying to find the few things that I would actually want to read. So I started looking for a solution, and I talked to lots of friends and acquaintances and searched high and low for a solution. And not only did I not find a solution, but I found that lots of other people had the same problem. And so that led to the creation of WiseFeed. Like I said, WiseFeed is a mobile app that aggregates and pulls together all of the content you want to see in one place and lets you read it right inside the app. We focused a lot on the user interface of the app and giving you the ability to say what you think is good as you've read something, and then also to say what was bad. We're taking that and we're learning what you would like to see in the future. We've also built into the app the ability to where you can easily share things that you find as well, and you can share them directly, whether it's on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, send a buffer, even SMS or email it directly from inside of the app. We also implemented in the user interface a way for you to snooze something. Lots of times I'll find something I want to read. I don't have the time right now, so you can snooze it, and WiseFeed will automatically show you that content at a later date. Snooze it, it'll pop right back up in your feed. The biggest thing is we're paying attention to not just what's good and bad, but all of the user behaviors. So based off that, we can build your feed specifically for how you would like to see it, for individual user. Specifically with that, like I said, lots of other services will show you a aggregation, a big list of lots of different things for your feed. But since we have all this and we learn what you want, a good example is, imagine it's 6 o'clock in the morning. You roll over and you grab your phone. WiseFeed knows that there's a few things that you would like to read usually when it's 6 o'clock and you're at home. When it's 1 o'clock and you're at the office, we know that there's several different things that you like to read, so your feed is automatically updated. But one other huge advantage as well is we know not just the behaviors of one individual user, but of all the different users. We can help a user automatically discover content from other users that are similar to them, simply dropping it in their feed, seeing how they interact, and learning from that about if they would like to see more. The technical specifics of it is we grab all these different user behaviors. We have the good, explicit, good and bad, clicks, location, all those different things. We process several different algorithms and prop out a feed that's specific to that user based on where they are, the time, just specifically for them. So WiseFeed has several distinct competitive advantages. We offer a completely customized feed where you can see all of the content that you care about. We are learning what people like. We're learning based off where they're reading something and the time. And also we offer the snooze feature as well for their news articles. Now, our business model is two-sided. For the users, they have free access to the app, and we show them an ad right as they're browsing through content. The total mobile ad spend has been growing drastically. The last year we have full numbers for, 105% growth in 1 year, over $17 billion. This year, they expected over $30 billion, and by 2018, they expect that to be over $94 billion in mobile ad spend. Now, of course, we probably can't get every single mobile ad, so if we took for this year, for 2014, and the estimate, $31 billion is the total mobile ad spend. Our target serviceable available market is a little over $6 billion, and we're targeting a $600 million market to go after. So we look at how do we factor in kind of revenue? How do we look and see, does this make sense? Based off all our customer interviews, the average customer will probably spend 15 minutes a day with WiseFeed. Based on the number of ads that we could show someone in that 15 minutes, that would turn into 900 impressions a month. If we take those 900 impressions and multiply it by our expected ad rate, that would give us 70 cents per month per user on average. But one thing to highlight and point out is that initially we're working with ad networks. So basically we say we want to show someone an ad and they supply us with the ad. They take care of finding the advertisers and they collect a portion of the revenue from doing that. As our user base grows, it's going to make sense for us to go sell our own ads. So at that point, the same number of impressions, an average user goes from 70 cents to $1 because we're cutting out the ad network. Also, we have all of this information about the users. As we use that, we can offer targeted ads, which we expect to raise that number to $1.30 per user on average. So our goals for the first year are get to 100,000 plus users and get $200,000 plus in revenue. One good thing as well is based off where we are, we expect to be able to get to a break even in 9 months. The team that we've assembled is great. I'm Preston Garland. I'm the founder and CEO, like I said. I have 5 years of experience with software as a service and tech startups, scaling web technologies, and also with machine learning. Mark has been helping with app development. He's been absolutely fantastic. He's done a great job. And Tommy Smith has been helping us with as a marketing advisor. He has several years in brand and product management with Dell, currently the VP of marketing at ORNL Federal Credit Union, and has been able to use his experience and give us tons of great insights. Which, speaking of marketing, how do we go and acquire users? We spent a lot of time looking at companies that were successful. They had apps maybe similar to ours. What did they do? It wasn't necessarily that they went and spent a large amount of money with a typical ad placement. But what they would do is focus on user reviews and promoting the app, focus on media and bloggers, build something that people want to use, and then spend the time to help promote it. Also, with our in-app sharing, that should help us continue to grow the number of users as well. Our timeline, May 1st, we were at MediaWorks. We had the idea for what became WiseFeed. We took that, and on August the 3rd, so late Sunday night, WiseFeed.com went available, where we can have people sign up. So make sure you sign up for a beta. And we're going to be taking those beta users and submitting the application to Apple. Our plan is by September 1st. So we can start onboarding those users and letting them use WiseFeed and get that experience. So today we're asking for $300,000. That's going to allow us to continue with making product improvements, making sure that WiseFeed is something people want to use, and also allow us to promote it and let more users know about it so that they can use it and enjoy it. Thank you very much for your time. I'm Preston Garland. That's WiseFeed. Thank you.